Hi, I'm Sylvie and welcome to episode 5 of this renovation series already, which is just crazy. Whatever. So with this series, I have just been going in zero intro, just get right into it. But with this one, I will preface it's going to be just a little bit different because it is very craft room focused. So in this video, you're going to see us really do all the wainscoting, the painting, etc. on the craft room, but you're also going to see some organization.
Why?
A little bit of my yarn collection, my crochet clothing. So this is my shame. There's also a lot of other things in the house that I did not film because now that we've finished the bathroom pretty much, except for the glass, I've been able to finally settle into our own bedroom. A lot of these things are behind the scenes and they're all just unboxing and organizing all of our things, which aren't really things that I found interesting enough to film. But anyway, without further ado, that is it. Let's just get right into the video. Today is May 2nd, which means it's Riley's 30th birthday. We are finally, weeks later, putting up the rest of this wallpaper so that we can start the wainscoting and finish this craft room once and for all. It looks like we are down to just one last strip. All right, a little bit more progress. So we did take these doors off. Riley, want to show me your shirt?
Just a little bit of dust.
Just a little bit of dust. There, it's pretty much done. Now we're gonna start the wainscoting. We'll be starting with the bottom pieces. This is essentially what we're gonna be doing and then putting nails in it. Okay, a few, I guess, minutes later, and here's what's going on. So I took the dog out for a walk. Riley was working on this. And do you wanna explain why you're taking the board off the wall right now?
Yeah, so I started on this wall and everything's lining up real nice. And then we get to this wall and there's some nails coming in from the outside that stops the board from going down lower. So everything's about a ½ centimeter higher on that wall. So I could either do it all around and there'd be a really awkward corner, or I can just pull it all off and do it the right way. So I'm pulling it up.
There you go, but progress is progress. Today's May 4th, and we did a couple of things. This morning, we removed these closet doors. I don't know if you guys remember, but these were on tracks. And why you would ever do, or I guess like redo this room and choose to put a wall in between just so that you could put sliding mirror doors and cut this part off of the entire closet, I don't know, but that's what they did. So we took that out, and luckily I put that for free on Facebook Marketplace, and there's 2 people that want to come pick it up, and one of them I know. That was actually really fast. That was like within 1 minute of posting it. Very happy about that. Riley finished doing these baseboards today. We're gonna need to probably get more of these, start doing this, and then planning out where we want the, I guess, vertical ones to go. But that's what we've got done today. All right, a little bit of an update. So we did map out, I don't know if you guys can see. We mapped out where we wanted each vertical line to go. So it's every 3 feet, and then they're gonna be 3 feet tall in this gap. At least there's that. Progress, little bits of progress. Alrighty, it's starting to actually come along. I'm learning how to use the nail gun. This is to prove that I'm doing it. Ta-da! All right, you're on hubby cam right now. I've discovered a hidden talent, and I think something that I enjoy doing, and that is caulking. Look at this precise application. Just one nice, even swoop. It's like cake decorating, which I thought I would do, and then I never ended up doing because I was bad at it. Look at that.
Single nail down there.
Oh, cool.
Just works. Today's the 5th.
Today's the 5th. Riley just finished putting these up, which took no time. It already looks beautiful. So now it's my Chucky lookalike day. I'm gonna finish up all the caulking and then we can finally get to painting, which is crazy. I think we need to do all the sanding and we need to also put the toe on. Same day, 9 o'clock, the walls are all done and prepped for painting. Today is the 6th and it's time to paint. Ooh, that is satisfying. Ta-da! This is so cute. I need to get lighting and I still need to paint the inside of the closet white because this blue is just haunting me. But look how cute that is! Today's the 7th, and as you can see, the room is pretty much done. The only thing we have left is to paint this closet in white, but Riley went ahead and already changed all these little, what are those called?
Outlets.
Yes, outlets. Nice, clean, white, and new. I got this lamp that actually lights things up, so the room lighting is somewhat fixed. Now my crafting table is in here. This thing is on wheels. It is very nice and sturdy and adjustable, which we love. And now it's time to bring the boxes in here so there's less echo and I can sort through all my things and see what I need in terms of storage. Let's do that. Look what I found. If you know, you know. So this is my shame. This is all of my crafting stuff. I think that there's still more in the other room. I'm gonna have to figure out how to organize all of this. All right, I have this one set of shelves that I'm not sure what I wanna do with it. They're kind of almost too deep to put yarn in. I'm gonna use it for fabric because fabric can kind of like take up the whole depth of it. Whereas if I put the yarn in there, they're so shallow and deep that I wouldn't be able to know what's at the back of them.
Shallow and deep?
Like they're shallow, but deep. These are all extra squares that are either made or cut for my king size puff quilt. The king size puff quilt is done. I just can't throw this away.
Why can't you? What are you using for?
I don't know, maybe I'm gonna make like a puff pillow. Puff pillowcases! Move these out of the closet because now I'm thinking about all the other stuff that I have to store. I'm gonna need to paint this before I do anything to it. Can you help?
What do you need?
To fold.
Just cut right out of the middle? You can do this. Why?
Because there's so much fabric
Yeah,
left.
but you're not going to use it. You better see this on Halloween.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Being a mess.
At least you're a hot mess.
What's next? Lining. Oh.
Tell me, what are you gonna line? You're gonna make a thong? Like, lining for what? Anything?
You don't.
Give me a single thing that you'll use it for. I want to declutter.
Where do I? How do I want to organize that? Ah, this is stressing me out. Ooh. Pajama fabric? Okay, you can throw that away. No.
Ooh, love bathing suit fabric.
Yeah, this bathing suit fabric. Super cute. Strawberry quilting fabric. It's because it feels like it would be usable for something.
Then use it for something. That's just enough fabric to not quite do anything with. So you're going to like pull it out and then, oh, I can make something. And then you gotta go find more and then you'll buy another like 2 yards.
I could make like a really cute overlay on like a dress or something with it.
Since when do you cut out of the middle of things?
Oh. Okay, I got most of that in there and now I'm sort of sorting through my sewing patterns. An idea I saw on TikTok, which I cannot remember who it is. If you guys know who it is, let me know. But it's to put all my patterns on hangers like this. And then that way I can see them. And eventually what I'll be able to do is put like dividers between the hangers that say like tops, pants, whatever. Alrighty, it is a little bit later and I do have an update. First of all, I went to HomeSense and I got these nails. I don't wear nails ever, so it feels weird. It feels like a little sensory issue. I'm off for the next few days. I don't know if I could work with these. Actually, I cannot work with these. All the button pushing that I have to do, no way. But you know, I can rock these for the next like 5-ish days. The update is that we went to Canadian Tire and found these cube storage shelves. I found 6 and 9. They were both 50% off, so the 6 cubes were like $30 and the 9 cubes were, I think, $50. It's a few hours later now and the closet is white. Now, unfortunately, I was only able to do 1 coat on both sides, but then maybe a second or half of a second coat in the middle portion of it. But that's okay, I can live with that because it's the inside of a closet. Coming together. All right, here is what we figured out. Here we have the patterns. I'm gonna need a step stool. And down here, we've got all my yarn storage with all of my fabric storage right there. If you guys watched my video of me moving out. I think it was taking down my yarn, getting rid of my yarn room. I'm not sure. Watch that if you want to see more of my yarn collection, because I purged and got rid of a lot of stuff. My twisted sock. All the stitches are twisted and it's very stiff and unwearable.
Oh, beer cozy.
It can be a beer cozy. I would just have to cast off, which I don't really want to do. This is the first sock I made. I'm gonna put the browns in the sad corner in the bottom. These are all glow in the dark.
You should glue them to the roof.
Glue them to the roof?
Yeah, like do like a stars.
Cute! Like little dangling stars made out of glow in the dark yarn.
Oh, they're super cute.
Look, it's my other sock that I
the scales.
That one's actually really cool. I did really good on this one. All my paintings.
Oh yeah, you like nothing in this frame.
Can you bring me closer? But they're all little and they're not
Regal. Put them in the dining room.
No, because they're all little. Like if they were bigger, it'd be nicer.
Paint them again bigger.
This is leftover from the bodice part of my wedding dress. This I never finished, unfortunately. It is, I forget the name of the cardigan, but it is by, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna link it. I do hope to finish this though, so maybe if I have like a projects drawer, that would be good. Maybe an unfinished projects drawer. More of my paintings that I don't know where I'm gonna put. I have a free pattern for this on my free patterns highlight on my Instagram. Ooh, I need like pastel pinks and then more like cherry. This is a prototype for a tie before I made my husband's for our wedding. Wait, what? Why did I put blue there? Roy G. B-I-V. My yarn umbrella. I always forget what this is called. I keep calling it a yarn umbrella, but it is to wind the yarn. And that is one box emptied. The next morning, I've made a mess. I don't think that I'm gonna be continuing to talk you through this entire yarn collection. There is a lot, so if this is something that you guys wanna see, please let me know, and then maybe we can go through stuff once it's organized, or maybe that will just push me to organize it a little bit better. Oh my gosh, some of it is tangled. All right, there's still so much left to do. I still have to find my pattern binder that has the rest of my patterns. I don't think that this one's gonna make it, but this is a really, really, really good start. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here. So I sort of organized it by colors. So this is whites, which I had no idea that I had so much of. Gray and black, multicolor, not quite red, not quite pink, brighter pinks, pastel-y sort of pinks. I feel like this goes in purple. Yeah, that fits better. Reds, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo/violet. For whatever reason, I got rid of all of my dark blues, and then we have browns down here, and these are all work in progress. So there's still yarn in a lot of the boxes. I just don't really know where they are. Also, we've put up this and these guys here. This I got off of Etsy, and then this is by I'm a Wonder. She makes amazing YouTube videos, so go check that out. I thought that I had already hit order on the clothing rack. I did not, so that will be coming in tomorrow. And unfortunately, that means that I have nowhere to put all of these crochet clothes. This is still filled with a whole bunch of crafting supplies. So it's a lot of like painting stuff, notions, whatever. This is also a whole bunch of crafting supplies. So like Cricut, painting, that's my wedding dress. More crochet clothing on the table. This is a lot of progress, so I cannot complain. I'm very, very happy about the amount of progress that we have made in this room. Good morning. It is May 11th today, and Riley is working on finishing this room. So for that, it is just putting up these extensions on the shelves, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the MDF board. With all of that said, as you can see, this is not this is not very craft room related anymore. So I do think that this will be in the next part, which will be part 6 of this renovation series, which is absolutely bonkers to me. So I don't want to miss more of the details of the other things that we're doing in the house. As for the craft room, since I've last updated, the only thing that I've changed is the clothing rack has finally come in. So I've organized some of my crochet clothes on here. I do need to maybe make a little bit more room. They are quite thick. If you guys ever want me to make a video going through my crochet clothing collection, let me know, because that is something that I could easily do. I also got my little step stool that came in, which matches these walls perfectly, but there are still all of these notions and a couple crochet clothing that are left. So I will need to get a few other things to organize the room. But I do think that this video is long enough and has showed a considerable amount of progress. So I will leave you guys here and I will add the rest in the continuation of this series. We are so far along and I cannot believe how far we have come. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.